you, Alex. So the next question I've got for you is, what is the importance of a qualified network? If you can share with us if you ever experienced networks and your opinion of this question. Thank you.
So my first experience with a network with the WCA, and that was a very, very, very important impact in our business, because when I first got into freight forwarding, the people that were like mentoring me told me not to like bother with like China imports, and I was like, "What do you mean not bother with it?" And because they were like, "Oh, we don't have the volume, we can't be competitive, you know, this and that," and they gave me the whole like chicken and the egg story. And then one fateful day, I'm sitting in Hong Kong, and I'm sitting at my desk, and then I look over, and there you are, and then we start the conversation, and then you explain to me who you're working for at the time, and next thing you know, I meet my I guess my mentor and person who got me into becoming a China import man, and that was Wiki
Chen,
from Honor Lane. Yeah, Wiki Chen from Honor Lane. And he basically educated me that you don't need to have the volume to get the rates, or at least I didn't, because he did. And so that was a big part of a change for our business. So we went from being like like 70% domestic freight forwarding, 30% exports, and 0% imports, to all of a sudden, something like 70% imports. And then our business grew, really fast. We became like China experts. And then because I'm half Chinese and I speak a bit of Mandarin, it helped. And for me, I love going to China. Like Shanghai is like one of my favorite places in the world to be. Hong Kong's my second favorite, I guess. So a good network changed our business, forever. And that being said, though, I went to many WCA meetings, and then after a while, it kind of like fulfilled our need, and we kind of hit a brick wall with what we could do with the people that we had. And so, when you reached out to me, the timing was quite good. I didn't really have like at this point, it wasn't very sophisticated when we were looking for a new agent. We'd go and like type in like Amsterdam, and like 100 people would pop up, and we'd be like, okay, time to email everybody and like hope they get back to us. And quite frankly, I'm pretty sure if I'm doing this, everybody else in the network is doing this. And it got to the point where like the responses were not that good. The agents that were responding didn't really care. And there was just really like a loss of focus on it, because there was just too many. And I think everything just got lost in the shuffle. We rarely had reciprocal business through it, but I think it's a different market for the US. And so the most important thing that when you came into the picture was, even before I signed on, you and I had like some conversations, and you immediately helped me solve some problems that I was not able to solve for myself. And that turned into actual cash. So that's a really good problem, so that was really good. And it turned into actual customers, which is great. And essentially it came off my plate, because the way it works in our organization is everyone's really busy. So when there's a problem, it comes to my plate, and then I have to solve the problem, because I kind of have the time.
Yeah, problem solver.
Creative. Yeah, I'm one that gets a bit creative. They have to make the machine move. And so you were instrumental in helping me solve these specific problems. And I'm not going to call any names here, but the reality is, like, I just think with the other networks, I don't think that they're at a stage right now where they can do that. They definitely don't have the personal relationships. And at this point, we've also identified, unfortunately, some agents that are, they look very big on paper, and they look very like established, but the reality is like they don't care. They don't want to work with you. I don't even know why they send their people to these like agent meetings,
Yeah.
because we started working with them and it was absolutely horrible. I can name names if you want, but I don't.
No names.
Another day. Yeah, but
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
absolutely atrocious. And I was quite startled that the agent network doesn't really do anything for it or help out. And I think the most important thing with me and you is I can just call you and I can ask you, like, from person to person, like, hey, Christy, I'm having this problem. I'm trying to solve this thing, and it's in relation to this country. Do you have someone in mind? And quite frankly, you did, and that was really important to me. So thank you.
Thank you, Alex. I really appreciate with your honesty. So I think to conclude what you were saying, I think the qualified networks concludes with problem solver, like a solution providing for you, and also qualified members. Because if I don't have qualified members, if you ask me for help, yes, I can help you, but then it will not come in through the network. It will go to outside the network. And I also feel that the other thing you mentioned is about the relationship, because like you said, some members, they just don't care. Like, I mean, not in our network, by the way. I'm just saying, when you work with someone.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, I think that's what you're trying to say. So I think I'm glad to hear, because our values of this network, which you're aware, are quality, trust, relationship builds, and also the mutual synergies. Yeah, so thank you for answering this question.